President Joe Biden issued a statement today where he declared that the 20th Amendment to the Constitution, the Equal Rights Amendment, is the law of the land. Now, his opinion in this comes short of actually telling the National Archivist to publish and certify the amendment to the Constitution. However, this could set up a bunch of legal challenges as to whether or not the Equal Rights Amendment is actually part of the Constitution. The Equal Rights Amendment started in the 70s in 72. It originally had a 7-year window to get ratified, and Congress passed something in the 70s under the Carter administration to extend that deadline. And in the years since, I believe as late as 2020 when Virginia became the 38th state to ratify this constitutional amendment, and they've been sitting on it since then. 5 states have said they have rescinded their support for the Equal Rights Amendment. So its fate is iffy at best. And while the president doesn't have a lot of effect on the amendment process by him saying it, that does lead some weight. Now it's going to be up to the archivist, who has previously said that they think that because of some of the issues surrounding the amendment, that all of the hurdles have not passed. However, the American Bar Association believes that it has, and that was what Joe Biden was leading into with his support for it. There are some critics that say they wish Joe Biden would have done something earlier, and part of his comments, I believe, to reporters afterward were saying that the reason he didn't do it earlier in his term is he needed more facts to support this amendment to make sure he was making the right choice. So we will see if they end up adding the Equal Rights Amendment to the Constitution. If it does, it could go a long way into going in protecting women's bodily autonomy, access to reproductive care, things like that. So we will see if it ultimately ends up part of the Constitution. I'm expecting major legal challenges because there are so many different issues to this amendment process with this particular amendment. They've been trying to get it ratified for over 50 years. And like I said, the original deadline had passed, and then it was extended. And some scholars believe that the only way to get it passed would have been to start over. So we will see what happens in the coming days, but we might have a 28th Amendment to the United States Constitution.